Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy and I'm going to update you with my progress in the University of Arizona Global Campus Master of Human Resource Management program. I'm going to be looking back and forth at my screen, so I apologize in advance. The University of Arizona Global Campus is formerly known as Ashford University, but was recently acquired by the University of Arizona, two different schools. So I did a whole video on that prior to this, but just to give you a quick overview, University of Arizona is a school in Arizona, and that school has online programs. It is separate from the University of Arizona Global Campus, which again was formerly Ashford University. This, in my opinion, is nothing unusual. Basically, it's a way for the school to reach further students and to be able to cater to a more diverse student body. And you can take that diversity in terms of age, location, work experience, etc. So, each of these classes is 6 weeks long. I'm in my fifth class. No, I'm in my third class. Nope, I'm in my fourth class. So 3 times 6 is 18 times, nope, 18 plus week 5. Oh yeah. So I'm wrapping up my fourth class, going into my fifth class. It has been a lot. Man. So then that means that I would be coming up on week 24 in the program. I think you get the point. So I have all A's so far in the program. First class was business ethics and nope, I lied. First class was management communications with technology. The second was human resource management. The third was business ethics and social responsibility. And the fourth is employment law and labor relations. I can say that this program, or at least my experience with the University of Arizona Global Campus, is truly focused on the fact that I am a working adult. Granted, I don't have any children, I don't have a family, I don't have a significant other, so I have a lot more flexibility than everyone else. But I could see how an individual who works a lot and has a family would benefit or enjoy being in this program. It's a very structured format, and it seems to be consistently that way every single time in every class. So you know what to expect, although there may be some variations in a class, but for the most part, you do 2 discussion boards per week, and with each of those discussion boards, you respond to 2 peers. Some classes require that you use scholarly articles, and again, this is a master's level program. Some responses require that you have scholarly articles in your responses. All of them that I've done have required, unless it's like something different, have required that you use scholarly articles in your initial discussion board. So let me clarify that. So 2 discussion boards per week. Typically, you're going to use scholarly articles, at least 2 to 3, if not more. And in some classes, when you respond to each of those 2 discussion boards, in your response, which you have 2 responses, sometimes you have to use scholarly articles. So there's that. And every week you have at least a paper that is 3 to 4 pages, if not more. Typically that last week 6 paper, which is coming up for me, is the longest and counts the most. Typically the points are about 3 points per discussion board, and then the assignments at the end of the week, which are usually papers and sometimes PowerPoints, are about 7 to 8 to 9 per week. Am I learning in this program? Absolutely, I'm learning a lot. If you're looking for a program where you need a professor to hold your hand, this is not it. If you're looking for a program that has weekly live options, this is not it. If you're looking for a program that, and I shouldn't say program, a school experience. If you're looking for a school experience where someone's looking over your shoulder and expecting you to do the work, this won't work for you. This is truly a program or a school, the University of Arizona Global Campus, again, separate from the University of Arizona and its online offerings. You're going to have to be self-motivated. You're going to have to self-motivate to do the reading requirements. You're going to have to be self-motivated to do the assignments. Your professors will give you feedback, timely feedback, and will respond to your emails. I've only had one professor that really didn't respond, but all of my professors outside of that have responded within the faculty expectations or timelines. Sometimes the feedback can be generalized, but I don't know how professors do it. But again, reading pretty much the same thing like 10 to 15 times, because you have 10 to 15 students per class that you teach, like I can imagine that's a lot. Would I recommend this school, the University of Arizona Global Campus, to someone? Let me make sure this video isn't long. Okay, perfect. I would first ask you what your goals are. If your goals are to further your education, absolutely. If your goals are to use this as a platform to then get into a more rigorous, or I don't want to say, I guess I'll say rigorous, a rigorous school, then you may want to reach out to the school that you're looking to get into and then ask, are you going to accept these credits? How does this look during the application process? Like, are students coming from this particular school that I'm interested in to get to you? So again, look at that long-term approach. For me, I was simply looking to further my education. So I don't intend to go, well, actually I do, but I don't see me going to this school not as a reason that someone in a different school that may be a little bit more challenging wouldn't accept me, if that makes sense. How was my experience with the administration? It's run like a business, to be honest with you. It really is run like a business, and that's why things are so, like, they really move. I don't want to say that this is a quote-unquote diploma mill or degree mill. I don't feel that way. And that's probably because I apply myself a lot. And if you really get into the material that's provided, you can really walk away well-informed and able to make change in an effective way, depending on whatever your degree is. Of course, there will always be the lingering perception of online programs not really being as effective as in-person programs. I would say that if I were to have conversations with someone who went in person with a similar program, that I'd be able to have the conversations that they do and not really struggle. The only reason that I would struggle is because it would probably be new to me, considering that I've not been in an HR role specific to the program that I'm in. If you are a current student, hopefully you're using the writing, what's that thing called? The writing tutor. They usually give pretty good feedback. Well, they give pretty good feedback all the time. Hopefully you're using Grammarly. Hopefully you're using the Writing Center, because those are resources that are available to you for free, or at least it's included in tuition. I think that's it. My current class, employment law and labor relations, it's been eye-opening to understand the laws and statutes that are out there to ensure that there are fair practices in the workplace. We're talking about collective bargaining right now. We've talked about the National Labor Relations Board and Act. We've talked about the Title VII. We've talked about different things. It's helping me. If I were to roll into an HR role tomorrow and somebody asked me what Title VII was, the Civil Rights, I think it was Act of 1964, and it's been amended a few times, I'd be able to have a conversation. Granted, their experience might be able to help them go more in depth, but at least from an academic perspective, I can at least understand the conversation and engage in a meaningful conversation. I hope that this helps you with understanding that the program that I'm in, the Master of Human Resource Management with the University of Arizona Global Campus, is helping me further my education in this specific field, and I do feel that I can roll into an HR role and be effective. Have a great day.